This is not just a funding opportunity, this is not business as usual.
The objective of the investment plan for Europe in its different pillars is to bring the liquidity, which is available in the market today, and transform it into investments, real investments in the real economy. We have created this fund for strategic investments to lower, let's say, the risk for financing for certain projects.
The Juncker plan can be a real positive momentum for investing in infrastructure. The key message for me, however, is to make sure that it is used in partnership with the private capital that is flowing into infrastructure. The catch point is the role of the EIB is to ensure that they de-risk the projects that are too risky and that struggle to get the capital.
It is not a pot of fresh money. It is a demand-driven facility. That means you need to have a project developed. You have to ask the EIB for a loan. But what would be needed instead? A much more investments and efforts put into the development of good projects.
The opportunity that taking one budget and pulling it together into a new instrument is actually one of the flexibilities we should take advantage of. And I think this is what the Juncker plan is trying to do. It's not just taking money out of one's pocket to give it to somebody else. This kind of leverage effect that we expect, over 300 billion euros out of contributions from both the Commission and the EIB, is definitely something really new.
We are moving in the digital age. In order for industry across Europe to be competitive globally, they need to be able to have that capacity and that speed of data that is required. And therefore the infrastructure that supports that around the data transmission and the internet and broadband really is important to drive the growth of other industries in Europe.
There was a famous list of projects proposed by member states last autumn. On this list are 31 projects from the digital sector worth 1.2 billion. If this is all which Europe has to offer on projects, I don't see a great future that the Juncker plan will really facilitate and accelerate the digital rollout in Europe.
We can go on with a discussion in order to understand better how investors need for not only big projects, for big digital firms, but mainly also for startups, for small and medium enterprises, which need a better, perhaps a better adaptation to this new world of financing.
Having a too restrictive view on what is digital, what is not. If we are renovating a port, there's going to be digital solutions. If we are, let's say, putting digital tolls into a highway, this is also a digital project beyond being a transport. Now we need to make, let's say, this plan work for these new types of infrastructure in Europe.
We need long-term planning, long-term commitments, and a legal environment which gives investors the confidence to invest for the long term.